Alright, what's going on, y'all? So first off, don't forget to hit me up on Twitter, PSN, all that links will be down in the description below. So make sure to go check that out. Now, this is something I just had to talk about. It's just something I just had to talk about because it's fucking nonsense. That's what it is. It's nonsense. And Gamescom, Gamescom was pretty cool. It's come around, it's gone already. But obviously the biggest talking point is Tomb Raider and how Microsoft have basically gone to Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics and be like, yo, here's some money, man. You take this money, you release this game first on the Xbox. That's all we want. Here's a truck. You know that scene in Breaking Bad, like when they're like stacking the trucks and they're putting all that money into them black boxes and then they're gonna go deliver that shit. That's what it's like. That's what it's like right here. Microsoft, they dishing out all that money, they're putting all that money into a truck and then delivering it over to Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics and be like, yo, release this game on the Xbox first. That's all we want. But here's about, 10 billion gazillion dollars. Now this is a joke. At first they're like, yo, this is an exclusive to the Xbox at 2015, and then later on we realised that it's a timed exclusive. Now this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I mean, how desperate can Microsoft get? All the hardcore long-term Tomb Raider fans have been playing on the PS1 and then the PS2, obviously the PS3. But mainly most of the people that played Tomb Raider were on the PS1, right? And a lot of people, they grew up playing on the PS1. Some people played it on PC. And, Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, I mean, everyone that you talk to, old school gamers, we all played on the PS1. You know what I'm saying? And for Square Enix to basically say, you know what, this game is going to be released on the Xbox first, it's basically saying, fuck you to all of the Tomb Raider fans out there. That's basically what it is. And Microsoft are a huge part of this because they're just dishing out the money left, right and centre because they are desperate. They are absolutely desperate. They don't know what to do right now because they're getting absolutely demolished right now. The Xbox One is getting absolutely demolished. I don't even know why people buy an Xbox One, if I'm honest. The Xbox One is getting demolished big time. Microsoft are getting desperate, shoving their money left, right and centre. And the worst thing is, like, this is not even a game that Microsoft like funded themselves, or Microsoft got together with Square Enix and said, yo, let's make a game together and do some nice creative shit. No, it's nothing like that. It's basically, here's a shitload of money and release the game first on Xbox One. It's literally like bribery. It's nonsense. And like I said, Square Enix, I've lost a huge amount of respect for them because they're basically saying to all of the Tomb Raider fans, fuck y'all, we got money, that's all we want. They could have just like been like, yo, we're not gonna do this because a lot of our fans are on PC, a lot of our fans are on PS4. A lot of our fans played on the PS1. Obviously, they're gonna be PlayStation gamers. But they said, no, we got money. They're offering us some money, so let's go release the game on the Xbox One first. It's nonsense. And I see people, see Xbox fans with it. This is why I don't do this shit no more, because there's just too much stupidity around in the gaming community. There's just so many retards around that don't understand how things work. It's almost as if you're dealing with like 2-year-olds. And I mean, it's part of the reason why I don't do this shit no more, because to me it's just like a waste of time. It's like beating a dead horse. I see Xbox fanboys saying stuff like, yeah, well, Tomb Raider 1, 2 and 3 and all them games were exclusive to the PS1. Sony bought the exclusive or whatever. They bought exclusivity for Tomb Raider on the PS1. What are y'all talking about? The game was on PC as well, if y'all don't recall. I don't know how many of these, I'm guessing all of these Xbox fanboys are like, I don't know, between the age of like 10 and 15 or something, I'm guessing. I mean, the game was on PC as well. And the other thing is that the PS1 was the hottest thing at the time. PS1 was the shit back then. So why would people be like, yeah, let's go release it on the PS1, let's go release it on PC, and let's go release it on Microsoft console. Microsoft never even had a gaming console back then. PS1 was the shit. Where are they going to release the game? Of course they're going to release on the PS1. What do you expect them to do? Sony never said, yeah, here's a shitload of money. I mean, Sony might have funded them or something. They might have got together and said, yeah, let's make a game. But they never said, here's a shitload of money. Just don't release it anywhere else. Just release it on the PS1. But yet the game was released on I mean, Xbox fanboys are an absolute joke. I don't know what they think. I don't know what they do. To me, it's just funny. It is literally hilarious. I don't know what they're talking about. And you see, this is the difference between Microsoft and Sony. You know, I mean, I know. First of all, I know a lot of this shit because in like 1 or 2 years' time, you might see a game that I'm going to be making soon, and it's going to be released on the PSN. I don't know, like 2 years' time or something. So I've been doing a lot of research into this shit, and I know what goes in and out of this kind of stuff. I know all the little stuff. And the difference between Microsoft and Sony is that with Sony, they get together, they approach developers. Developers approach Sony help them out. Sony will be like, yo, you know, come up with an idea, we'll help you out, we'll fund you, this and that. And they make a game for the PS4 or the PS3, whatever it is, from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? They help developers make the game and they all do it together as a team, make some creative shit. You know what I'm saying? They help each other out. Microsoft on the other hand, they just go to EA and Square Enix and all these companies and be like, yo, here's a shitload of money, just make the game exclusive. That's all we want. We don't want anything else. You know, Microsoft don't say, yeah, we're gonna help you, we're gonna fund you. You know, let's go make some creative stuff. You know, do some different stuff. Get some new, fresh ideas out there for the Xbox One, or you know, something new. But Microsoft, they're not like that. They fill up the truck with a shitload of money and they go deliver it to all of these studios and publishers. That's what they do. They don't do anything creative for the industry. Let's be honest. Every game they release is either a first-person shooter with tons of explosions and all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at Sunset Overdrive. That game's gonna be amazing because it's made by Insomniac, right? But it's just it's another shooter again. Halo, Gears of War, like everything. It's Microsoft. Where's the creativity? Where's the new, fresh ideas? There's nothing there. Absolutely nothing. And Tomb Raider will be coming to the PS4 and the PC. I can guarantee you that it's going to be a time exclusive for the Xbox One. It's obvious. It really is obvious. There's a lot I can talk about, but I don't want to keep this going for too long because I'm tired of talking about this shit and explaining to all these retards about this kind of stuff. But this has left a really, really bad taste in my mouth and in many gamers' mouth. This is bad for gaming. This is really bad for gaming. And before some stupid Xbox fanboy comes up and say, yeah, well, Sony's got a lot of exclusive as well. No. Sony has their own studios. Sony fund developers themselves to make games for the PS4. Sony don't go around saying, yeah, here's a shitload of money, just make the game exclusive. No. They get together with developers and they make games together. Just like they did with Bloodborne. You know, just like they did with Bloodborne. It's a perfect example. They get together, they said, let's make a game like Demon's Souls. You know, that's what they're doing. Creativity. That's what the industry is about. Creativity. It's not about first-person shooters and explosions everywhere. That's not what game is about. It's not what game is about. But obviously, these kids these days, they just want headshots and quick scopes and all this nonsense, and that's what it is. I mean, the Xbox 360, they were just kids on that playing Call of Duty. They don't know about these creative games like Little Big Planet and Puppeteer and Tearaway and all these amazing creative games, you know. And the Xbox fans have the audacity to compare Tomb Raider to Uncharted. Yo, I'm not even going to get into that. I'll be here all day and I'll be running for God knows how many days. But it's just such a joke. Microsoft, you know, before I was like, you know, hopefully they get the Xbox One kind of does well. So like the competition's there with the PS4 and that, and it keeps Sony on their toes and all that kind of stuff. But this has just left a real bad taste in my mouth. It really has. It really has. It really has, for real. And Square Enix, yeah, you like big disappointment, man. Big disappointment. Huge disappointment. Huge. So you see, there's a big difference between Microsoft and Sony. One company's for the gamers, man. The other company, they're for the money. Let's all be honest there. That's the truth. Of course Sony want to make money as well. I'm not a retard, am I? Of course Sony want to make money. But they make the money by putting the gamers first. Microsoft, on the other hand, they'll do anything to get that money, even if it means fucking over our gamers. They want that money, and that's all that matters to them. Seriously, don't support the Xbox One. Don't support Microsoft. If you're a true gamer, you shouldn't be supporting this company. For real, you should not be supporting this company. They're a travesty. Go support Nintendo. Go support Sony. Hell, even go PC gaming. But don't go out and buy this piece of trash known as the Xbox One. Just don't do it. It's like I said, I can go on for days and days, but I really want to call it a day because I don't want to keep this video from like being 20 days long. I've got shit to do. Probably go play some Last of Us. I don't know. But let me know what you're think down below in the comments. Hit the like, subscribe for more. I'll be back.